today's video, I decided to do things different once again. I know, I've been having a lot of fun making these videos. But today I wanted to do a reading about the story of your life. So I decided to use 3 different books that I personally love. So I'll show you that in just a second. Beautiful pile ones, if you chose Meet Me at the Lake, this is your reading. Please click out of this video if you do not want any spoilers. I'm going to spoil some things very lightly. I don't mean to, but it's kind of hard to talk about the book without spoiling something. So yeah, if you don't want any spoilers, click out of this video. So Meet Me at the Lake is a romance book about Fern and Will, and this is going to be related to your life as well. The book talks a lot about grief, especially what Fern goes through. It's literally in the first chapter, so it's not really a spoiler, but yeah, Fern loses someone in her life that is important, and it's really hard for her. So I'm not sure if something like that happens in your life, where something unexpected or painful happens, especially maybe even mourning someone. And I think this book handles it very well about mourning someone and grief in general. And this all has to do with time as well, and meeting the right person and being confused about who to choose. So maybe you could have multiple options in your life where you don't know where to go, not just in romance, but in your career as well as work. So that could be something coming up. But yeah, this book is also obviously has to do with the lake and the resort of Fern, like whether she wants to take it over or not. And obviously Will, someone that she met 10 years ago and is seeing him again after losing her mother. And everything is too much for Fern. And not understanding why things didn't work out with Will, why things didn't work out with her mother, and that could be going on with you as well. So maybe there's going to be a point in your life where you run away from your problems, or you have a tendency to do that, and it's not until it's something you can't avoid that it hits you hard. Fern also has a group of friends that she's had. This book is very nostalgic. There's people that she has known her whole life. She runs away from that. She leaves her hometown, so you could have done that as well. She left around her 20s, and that's also when she met Will, was in her 20s, and now they're meeting again when they are both in their 30s. Fern is also really a unique name, so there could be something about you that's very unique as well. And Will is an artist, but yeah, the book has a happy ending. So even though it's all messy, it's confusing, at the end she has a happy life, and yeah, she just goes through a lot, especially in her teenage years. So again, the lake could mean something to you, maybe your family, your friends. Like there's just a lot of drama that you tend to go through. But yeah, this is the book. Now I want to show you the cards that you ended up getting. You got Use Your Hands, which is so funny because again, Will does art, so there's something about art in your life that's really important. And something about, yeah, using your hands. It could literally be pottery. You also got Spend Time with Friends, which again, in the book, Fern and her friends have a really close bond. Again, a lot of nostalgic feeling. You guys are always there for each other as well. You got Look for the Signs, which again, that's related to the book as well, where Fern is looking for signs, like, why is he here at this time when I'm back? Like, it's just a lot of things that it all comes together. Even though you try to run away from something, you end up coming back to it. And it's like, these signs are so obvious. You got Turn Criticism into Kindness. Fern went through that a lot, where she was critical of herself and how she treated her mother, especially in her teenage years, and how the relationship soured between them, and also critical on herself, that she felt like she wasn't good enough to run the resort. She didn't feel that she was as good as her mom was. She also did get criticized by others, being like, wow, your mom, you know, she's done a lot. So she also had to live up to other people's expectations. So there's a lot to learn, how to talk to yourself, be kinder to yourself, and yeah, that's coming through as well. And also, Fern was really critical to her current boyfriend. I'm not gonna lie, reading the book sometimes was kind of hard because she was really critical of her current boyfriend because she was reconnected with Will, which I didn't really like. But yeah, you need to learn how to be kind and kind to yourself as well. You got journal it out, write how you feel, which is interesting because in the book, Fern finds this book that her mother left, and it's basically a diary, and she talks about how she feels, and it weirdly aligns with Fern's life in that moment as well. Like, she weirdly relates to her mom, but also I think this is telling you to express how you feel, especially if you feel unfulfilled in life, or with your partner, or the job that you have, or even writing down how you feel about grieving and all the messy emotions that you feel. So yeah, your life is it is a story, like literally writing down everything. It's a lot that happens. You got look at the stars and take a walk. This book is very naturey and being outside. Obviously they live by the lake and it's a resort, and she's going back to where she grew up. She left to the city and wanted to get away from that. So there's a sense of coming back home, and maybe the city life isn't for you. It's too busy. I'm not sure. But yeah, also she ends up traveling a lot with Will. 10 years ago, she went out with Will around the resort area. So yeah, that could also be something that you end up doing a lot with your future partner. You got burning bowl ritual and connect with fire. So fire I see as taking things down, or it's that fiery passion. Obviously on here it says to let go, so writing things down and then burning it and letting it go. It's a sense of relief. And also connect with fire, there's obviously a group of people, so maybe doing that with a group of friends or your family. But yeah, that was your reading pile 1. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Hello my beautiful pile 2s. If you chose Heartstopper Volume 3, this is your reading. Before I get started, I do want to say that this is gonna have a lot of spoilers, so if you don't want to have spoilers, then don't watch this video. But yeah, let's get started. So Heartstopper is a book series that later on turned into a show on Netflix. I recommend that you read the books and watch the show. It's amazing. But yeah, immediately off this pile, you guys could be younger, because obviously the show is about teenagers. You could be part of the girls, the girly pops, if you get what I'm saying. And it's just a really cute friendship show about love and how it is to be younger, dealing with this nowadays. I feel like pile 1, they were more older, only because the book is people that are in their 30s. This definitely feels like young teenagers or very young adults, like 18, 19. So yeah, again, very teenagers, even late teens, 18, 19. So if you're watching this pile, this is not your whole life story, but definitely younger people. There is a lot of texting. This book is also very much comic style. Yeah, something about the cute backpacks. It's really cute. I believe volume 3 is season 2, if I'm not mistaken, on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. I believe this is season 2. But yeah, I added the little milkshake because obviously when they were all drinking. But yeah, as you can see, the book is very much like comic style. It shows a lot about the the social media aspect of it and their bedrooms, like very teensy kind of romance. Again, a lot of texting. Obviously these are kids that are dealing with their sexuality, and so that could be a big part of your life as well, in dealing with the backlash of that. And also like these innocent feelings that you have, like your school first crush, that kind of thing. The show obviously touches a bit on Charlie's eating disorder. There's also some serious like unhealthy relationships. I don't want to get too into it. I recommend watching the show. But yeah, there's this guy named Ben. He's not a good guy, let's say that. But yeah, I want to show you the cards that you got. You ended up getting you got the card Stop Judging and Start Loving. So once again, adding to you guys being part of a certain community. Maybe it's not even that, maybe you look different than everyone else, but yeah, you got Stop Judging and Start Loving. You got Release Self-Doubt, Let Go of Fear. So this is something a lot of the characters go through, especially Nick, having to accept himself and also being prepared for the backlash he may get. Charlie's already more used to it than Nick, but yeah. You got Let Go of Control and Relax into Flow. This could be for anyone really in the book, because obviously you want to control how others perceive you. You don't want others to look down on you or judge you. Obviously, who wants to be judged? You also got the card Forgive Someone. So this immediately makes me think of Ben, where Nick and Charlie were they didn't necessarily forgive him, but they did have a chat with him. So yeah, it was a very serious thing that happened to Charlie. So that's something that comes up in your story. Also, just forgiving people that judge you for who you are. It's just letting go again, just ignoring these people. You got Change One Thing Today, Start Small. So this immediately made me think of Nick when he went to go to talk to Charlie. He first started off looking things up about, his sexuality, and then talking to Charlie about it, and slowly but surely you see him start to change. And yeah, he started off small, like this card says, and yeah, accepting himself. You got Deep Breathing, which makes me think of all the little animations that you see when Charlie gets anxious or starts overthinking, especially him being with Nick. So maybe anxiety could be something that you dealt with in your younger years, or you are dealing with right now. You got Clear Your Energy Field. So again, taking negativity out, whether that's people, your own negative self-talk, or just, yeah, hateful people. You got Journal, which I believe Pile 1 got something similar from a different oracle deck. But yeah, you got Journal, so something about writing things down. Obviously makes me think of school, just writing and learning, so that could be a big thing as well, like something about school. You got the card Spend Time with Friends, which Pile 1 also got. But yeah, again, this whole book and TV show is such a huge focus on the friends that you have, and how everyone is so different and is going through their own things, but you guys can all come together and support each other. You got Plan a Vacation, which is interesting because in the show, Charlie and Nick and on it, the whole class, they go on a trip together. So yeah, there could be something about a trip in specific that you end up going with your partner or group of friends. Now we get to the sad part. You got Make a Meal and you got Nourish Your Body, which I believe in that trip, Charlie ended up passing out because of the lack of food. So that could be something that you struggle with, is your eating. Obviously that gets deeper as you watch the show and read the books, but yeah, that's coming up for your reading, Pile 2. Please take care, Pile 2. Take care of yourself. You are beautiful and amazing the way you are. Literally, stop judging and start loving yourself. But yeah, Pile 2, thank you for watching. Goodbye. pile 3s. If you chose 11 birthdays, this is your pile. Before I get started, I do want to say that there is going to be so many spoilers for honestly each pile, so if you don't want any spoilers, please click out of this video. Alright, pile 3, 11 birthdays. This is such a childhood book for me. I actually bought this book twice. This is not the original book. Let me show it to you. Now this is the original book. As you can tell, it's completely falling apart, which is why I bought it twice. This was one of my favorite books as a kid, as you can tell. But yeah, this is a book that I read in elementary school day and night. I would just keep rereading it. It's one of my favorite books. But this touches on romance, friendship, and time travel. This book is obviously a children's book, 11 birthdays, so there's something about innocence here, or yeah, something about your childhood in specific, or maybe you're just a very childlike person. But this book is about a girl named Amanda and this boy named Leo. They were born on the same day, and there's obviously a lot of mystery to it because there's this old woman named Angelina, but everyone always remembers her, even the oldest man alive there in the town. The town is Willow Falls, and he remembers her being an old lady when he was just a kid himself. So yeah, there's a lot of mystery. Maybe your life is very magical or spiritual. There's something about you that is unique. Maybe even you and your partner, almost like it was destiny that you guys would meet. This book is really funny as well because obviously the same day repeats over and over again, and it's like the worst day for Amanda, but yeah, Leo and Amanda end up having a falling out. They used to celebrate their birthdays every year together until one day Amanda caught Leo, talking smack about her, and that ruined their friendship. And Amanda kind of became like she wasn't as popular as Leo. Leo, very much like the Leo sign, had a lot of attention on him. People liked him, so maybe a Leo or a Leo sign, maybe someone's name is Leo, is important in your life as well. And maybe you're more like Amanda, not really the popular type, but that's the type of person you end up with, someone with like Leo qualities. And yeah, they both quickly noticed that actually Leo was the one that went up to Amanda and was like, hey, I know you're repeating the same day as me, because he did something in class, I believe, that caught Amanda's attention where she's like, he never did that before, like what? But yeah, there's something about your spiritual gifts coming up for you, and something about school life as well. Obviously this takes place a lot in school and class, and maybe the partner that you end up with is also spiritual or has a special connection to you with those type of gifts. I'm not sure. Alright, let's get into your cards. So the cards that you got was Trust Your Intuition, which is, again, I'm telling you, there's something about your spiritual gifts that is part of your story, or you slowly discovering. Maybe you have really powerful gifts, because obviously the fact that they're repeating the same day is insane. So there's definitely like really strong psychic powers that you have. You also got energy work. Again, something about you, I don't know, maybe you're able to connect to the other world or something, or to your guides. I'm not really sure. You also got chanting. This pile is very spooky ooky, and I'm loving it. But yeah, there's again a lot about your psychic abilities that is coming up for your story. You got drink tea, and for some reason I was feeling this was like Angelina, the old woman, and obviously they do end up going to her because she knows everything. Like from the beginning, she would say little things to the family. Like she would show up to the kid's first birthday party, and she made a little slick comment which made it very obvious that she knew something was special about them. So there could be some sort of mentor that comes in your life that helps you, and you or your partner. And also tea makes me think of tea readings, tea leaf readings. But yeah, a lot about your spiritual gifts. You also got read, and read obviously books makes me think of information, so there's a lot of learning that you have to do, and also read makes me think of school, so something about school or just learning in general is important in your life. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, my freaking camera died. But yeah, you got stay away from drama, and obviously in the book, Amanda runs away as soon as she hears Leo talking about her and everyone making fun of her. So yeah, you're a very drama-free person. You got create your own happiness, which is literally Amanda being like, you know what, screw you, I'm gonna have my own birthday party. She's very much a tough girl, a tough cookie. She does not care. She's like, I'm gonna try the best that I can to make myself feel happy. You got unleash your inner wild child, get up and dance. And again, very childlike energy, so there's something about you that's very childlike or innocent or fun. And I feel like this is also Amanda, like, letting out her more of her fun side, especially when her and Leo end up going to the mall, because obviously they're like, man, we can do whatever we want, like, the same day is gonna repeat anyways, we're not gonna get in trouble. You also got be bold, don't be afraid to stand out. Again, because Leo would have these huge birthday parties and everything would be crazy, and Amanda would have, like, you know, a little get-together with her family. So when Amanda was with Leo, she really did start to be more bold in herself as well. He really encouraged that within her, be more confident. So there's something about that as well. Like, maybe your partner encourages you to be more outgoing, especially if you're the more shy one and they're the more outgoing, popular